Go to the papers and you see this has a negative effect because Shadrach on Twitter is saying, I'm ashamed, so ashamed to be a Nigerian sport fan. NFF crisis is the rationale for our Super Eagles downfall. Nothing should happen to the Super Falcons, please. Let's just put the issues aside and then face the real action on the pitch. Tired of the papers?
Yeah, we'll go straight to the papers and leave the drama for now. Like you said, Austin, it is really, really draining. And I'm not surprised a lot of football and Nigerian sport fans are not really feeling the negative energy coming out of the glass house. So we'll go straight to the papers now. And the first paper for review is the Sporting Life. And unfortunately for me, you and Toby, there's a lot of drama on this particular front page as well too, with the big one here saying FIFA set to suspend Nigeria if we need to find out how that pans out eventually. And the sport minister has been talking as well too. He says Giwa has no right to dissolve NFF. And a lot of people are actually, offering their suggestion to this particular issue. And there's one from the Dominic Oneya, to be mentioned in earlier, and he's saying, according to him, the crisis is a shame on Nigeria.
We've talked about the FIFA to suspend Nigeria, so we don't need to dwell more on that. Dominic also said it. Former NFF president he has said that in the past it's Nigeria that they used to call to come and broker peace in African countries. Giwa doesn't have right. My grouse with the minister is he kept so quiet for long. Now he's coming out to say, look as if he's not supporting Giwa. He has been accused in the past by some section of the media. He's been of fueling the crisis and trying to do this thing. As a minister, its tenure is going to be very short.
But the minister was clear to me when he said that Chris Giwa doesn't have the power to appoint or dissolve any board.
Right.
That's right. Right there.
It's better than never. He has said it. Yeah. In all, the stakeholders must put their hearts together for the sake of Nigerian football.
Okay.
Anybody that doesn't have the interest of Nigerian football is the enemy of the state. That is the word. Anybody that does not have the interest of Nigerian football is an enemy of the state. So everybody must put their hearts together. What are you putting together? What are you looking at? What is the way out? And let us move forward.
Okay, let's move away from the drama now to real football in action on the pitch. And tonight, you have a Champions League. Ronaldo is actually urging the fans to, to drive Real Madrid to victory over Wolfsburg. 2-0 deficit. They host the second leg at Santiago Bernabeu tonight.
Yeah, thank God we have something to smile about. All the papers is FIFA's ban and everything. Thank God we have good, fantastic football this night. It's going to be a very difficult match for Real Madrid. And they are the Galacticos. They have what it takes to come back and prove that they are not just a fluke, a flash in the pan. Okay. They got it wrong the first leg, 2-0. But don't take anything away from Wolfsburg. A very good team, disciplined team in the midfield, in the defense, even going forward. Also, they have fantastic player, engine room by Draxler and other players doing the great job there. Zidane said something yesterday. He said patience is going to be key in their play today. After 10 minutes, 20 minutes, they need to be very, very exercise patient so that they'll be able to break through the defense of Wolfsburg. The other match is another interesting match, PSG versus Man City.
Yes.
Man City. It's an open game. Even though they had a 2-2, it's an open game. Both teams came out to show that I can score and you can score. Yeah. So it's going to be very interesting. Watch out for two good, fantastic matches tonight. At least we have something to smile about if our Nigerian football is not giving us something. And the Super Falcons are also playing today. Yeah. It's another opportunity for the Falcons. They went through terrible time when they went to Senegal in Dakar. Now it's an opportunity for them to prove that we are African champions. If the male cannot qualify, the female can qualify. The team that won the AYC in 2014 to today, they've not been rewarded. Now they want to prove again that they want to go to the AWC and get something done.
To be enough of the issues, let's move on, moving forward, making progress. And that's what former Super Eagles coach Sunday Oliseh is doing, because front page of the Complete Sports newspaper says FIFA job excites Oliseh. He has been appointed to part of the technical committee for the Rio Olympics.
It's good. It's a good one. It's about you stepping for, like you said. Sometimes you just have to overlook some of the challenges you pass through in life and focus and move forward. It's a good one for him. It's personal development for him.
That's right.
Also, I saw him on his Facebook page yesterday when he came out. Is another, and he started with the Rio Olympics. The technical committee is a group that been mandated to study the style of play of each country till the eventual winner. And when the eventual winner, they will not try to say, okay, look at what, like the last under 17,
they did it.
And that's why they were able to come and say the one Kali that played for Nigeria, they couldn't dictate the role he was playing. As a good footballer that plays in the midfield, plays in the attack, and also join the defense. So they also employ that country to learn from the technical reports and also help to develop football around the country. It's a good one for Sunday League.
Very good.
Yeah, but obviously, Austin, it's a bit different. The skill set to do this kind of job is different from the one needed
it takes pressure away from
manage.
It takes pressure, and you also interact with a lot of, you see, it's ideas, to share knowledge. At the Olympics now, they are going to be monitoring virtually all the matches. They will be in all the centers, sharing ideas, getting information, and also put and write a report to develop. The technical department is for development of football across the world, and it's a good one that we have a representative in Sondolise.
Hopefully, we also get to monitor Nigeria's national under-23 team that we.
Right, it's even a plus for us there also. He's still a Nigerian, whether he had issues with the NFF, he's still
That's what I'm saying, he's moving forward.
He's even a friend to. He's still a friend to Samson Siasia. Also, if at their technical meeting they have one or two things input today, he will call Siasia and say, Siasia, you need to put all this, and they embrace each other. All these people you see today, they fight outside. Tomorrow you see them.
It's okay.
It's good.
Okay. Let's move on to Toby.
We'll
just talk about this one briefly,
yes,
and then we'll just wrap up the newspaper review. Westerhoff is speaking. Former Super Eagles coach Westerhoff insists, I can make Nigeria great again.
I mean, I know Toby's response to this already, but I'll let him say it anyways.
Okay, let me use this short analogy. In Nigerian music industry, we're dominated by heavyweights like Two-Face, D'banj, and Face. At the time, after some time, we have young players coming to the stage, like Wizkid, Davido, Olamide. Now the big guns, nice. The big guns decided to just relax. They did not even develop themselves. And now today we have Lee Kesh, we have young other players coming into the industry. If Nigerian football does not develop, if we don't develop, and that's the stage we find ourselves, younger nations are coming up with good strategy, tactical approach, and also exposure. The exposure is part of what that helped us to gain the prominence that we became fifth in the world. Now Westerhoff in this level, Westerhoff is like Arsene Wenger.
Can he make Nigeria
It's like Arsene Wenger.
He
cannot.
He's insisting he
cannot because football has left his generation.
Yes.
All right.
Let's move on.
Let's see what comes out of that. Let's just go on to what's going on at the Monte Carlo Masters update. Richard Gasquet.
Yeah,
Gasquet, Monfils and the likes, they're progressing steadily. But the big guns
started today.
They got a bye into the round of 16. I'm talking about the likes of Novak Djokovic, Rafael Nadal, and Roger Federer.
And Murray should be playing also today. Yeah. So it's a good one. Monte Carlo is one of the biggest tournament everybody wants to look up to. And it's good that it's also getting more attention. The good thing about the season is that you can always have, as you're enjoying football, you're having tennis, you're having basketball, like we saw yesterday. It's so great to follow tennis, follow football, follow this. So if one is giving you a headache, like Nigeria football is giving you a headache, you can watch the Monte Carlo.
Okay, yeah. Obviously, a lot of eyes will be on Novak Djokovic, and defending champion. But Roger Federer is back. He had a virus, but he's fit to play now, and he's at the Monte Carlo Masters. He's been talking about his return to form, and he's hoping for a good tournament at the Monte Carlo Masters. Let's take a listen to him, and we'll be right back.
I'm very happy how things have gone the last 2 weeks since the virus. I didn't know if I was at the beginning of it or at the end of it. It was a really strange thing I was having. I never had something like a virus like that at an event that took for so long and took so much out of me. So I'm happy I'm back, and I've been in Monaco basically since 9 days practicing on center court. So the preparation has never been better for this event, and that's a hopeful thing, Yeah, it was quiet, There was no spectators, no media, no nothing, and center court was perfectly ready. So it was beautiful for me to practice here. Plus the weather was nice as well. I had good training practice partners. I was feeling good, no setbacks again. And now we're a couple of days away from playing, and I feel good about where my game's at as well.
So that's Roger Federer for you. When the Fed is ready, he's ready.
Yeah, he's ready, but then there's a stumbling block, and that's Djokovic. I mean, the guy's won 28.
Nadal was saying something last week, saying Djokovic is unstoppable.
Nadal can say that.
Yeah,
Nadal can say that now, but if it's Nadal of 4 years ago and clay season, and you say Djokovic is unstoppable.
He said his tactics, his energy.
Yeah. I mean, Djokovic right now, clay, hard court, grass, is dominant. It's dominant. There's no two ways about it.
Let's see how it pans out.
Yeah, we'll see how it pans out, but then there's no doubt Rafael Nadal has his work cut out. It's won this competition 8 times already, but then to make it a 9th one would be very hard when you have Djokovic playing the way he is.
Even Federer.
His form. Okay, we got to go now. What a show it has been. Toby, thank you so much for coming around. We're just hoping that Nigerian football will get back to winning ways. And of course, remember to keep a date with the Super Falcons. They'll be playing Senegal by 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Nigerian time. That one should get you talking again. Thank you. Tayo?
Yeah. And Toby, before you mentioned earlier during the break that Desire Okpara played the game. She had a nasty gash on her head in the second leg.
She's good to go.
In the first leg, yeah.
Falcons all the way.
That's right.
All the way. So good luck to the Falcons today. Hopefully they get the right result and qualify for the African Women's Nations Cup. Thanks for watching. I'm Tayo Salam.
Okay, that's the show. But remember, you could keep talking to us on Twitter, channels_sports, and on Facebook with channels-sports. On behalf of the team, I'm Austin Okonakwa. I'll be back again to talk some more sports. But until then, in everything you do, remember, let's keep talking sports. Bye for now.